Um, the next question is my sister-in-law, who I've talked with you about on, she's doing a lot of healing work, self-work, and is doing much better. She is getting very close to being interested in one of the classes. And I wanted to know if you had a class that you think would be best suited for a new person, that wouldn't be too overwhelming, or you think would be best for her.
And you're thinking like a little bit more of a clinical class, or a little bit more of a like esoteric thing? Like, what are you thinking?
She's really struggling with her spiritual path. She's really struggling with, she had a lot of like delusional things going on. She's really been working on, flushing, doing the salt baths, doing the things so she's at a place now where she seems more like she realizes that things she was thinking weren't reality, but she's also like struggles with kind of finding feeling the joy, like she's trying to figure out what is real and what she's doing. And so
what's it like with the people around her? Is she in like situations where it's potentially like a toxic kind of environment, or she was just having difficulty?
She's had long-term anxiety, and so there were a lot of things that she was doing to soothe the anxiety and depression. And
But
so
how about the people around her? What are
the
the
people
people
around her, from what I know, seem positive.
Okay.
Like she doesn't have anyone around her, to my knowledge, that is causing detrimental things.
You know what I would probably start her off on is you know how we had those free classes on self-esteem and self-image? Like the very first one was abandonment, and then there was the 3 different aspects of self-esteem, and then self-worth. And I don't know how much abandonment is her thing, but definitely she could work the three parts of the self-esteem.
Okay.
And so like those are divided up, but that was also kind of made to like go to the public, but it addresses quite a bit. And so like, there's recordings of it, there's a PDF of it. And, if she has some of the oils, like, there was no kit that came with it because it was a free thing, but she could piece that together. Or we had kits that were made up that were turnkey and ready to go. And so she can always order that if she'd like. But those were kind of meant for, it backs up something else that we're in the process of doing. And it ties into a deeper class that we're going to be doing later in April. And that series is going to continue. And so it's kind of like a way to deal with psychological things for the public, where we kind of integrate a little bit of physiology and psychology, but it's not like a crazy intense process. Like even the self-image, I divided it up into like brain fatigue one day and self-image the other day. And so I would lean her into those.
Okay.
That could keep her busy for a while. There's multiple classes, and she could do those at her own pace, and it would get the ball rolling in a lot of those areas. And then, if she wants to go a little bit harder, a little bit deeper, we can do that. And if she doesn't, she can just kind of roll with those. I give a little bit more explanation than normal, and I think those are good ones to do for somebody like that.
Okay. Thank you. I'll pass that over. She's very interested, so that'll be helpful. Thank you.
You're so welcome.